All right, all right. I've eaten. I've relaxed. I've calmed down. Papyrus, welcome back, and Jimmy, welcome back as well. Um, hello. First we will be um there it is. So, um, our friend Epic here has destroyed me. Wait, I read the. I don't look angry. There we go. Our good friend Epic here, um, has saw me struggle very, very much with this boss fight, and they sent me this challenge run of them doing the neophyte with the worst armor in the game. Wait 1 second, I gotta turn off Discord. Uh, with the worst armor in the game. Um, so, uh, they destroyed me, and with the wood blade and no armor. So, and just to show how bad at video games I am, and I think that's very funny. When I went to get my food, I told to my mom. I was like, "Hey, mom, guess what happened?" And I told her about it. That was very funny. Just so, and I promised I'd watch it on stream. Though I will speed up just a little bit. Puts it on together, and I was bad with the. There you go. In only 2 attempts, he said. Got some epic skills here, man. Yeah, try to do a thing with my... Okay. Bye, Papyrus. Thanks for stopping by. That was very cool, though. Now, the time to discuss theories. I'm just gonna turn my back to normal. I tried to do something with my other one. There you go. Boo. Yeah. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna. There we go. Now, let us discuss theories. So, I'm gonna make a. So first, we're gonna make a. Just for Jimmy. Just for Jimmy, we'll make a. How do I make an extra one? Add a row above. Just for you, hub theory. There we go. And nothing will go in that one because we already know the one that is it's not on here. But just for you, at the very top. Next, I'm gonna place F with I'm going to just put F as all. How do you spell his freaking name? As real dreamer. All Asriel theories, because all of them are bad. I'm sorry. All of them. And alright. First, Asgore will be in a dark world. It's not a live theory, trust. I believe it. Let's rename these other theories. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have one that's just canon. Very likely. Indifferent. I so misspelled that word. Indifferent. Fan fiction. Not happening. But then I add one more. There's a few on here that I don't really want to talk about. I don't want to touch because I think it's. I don't want to. Row below. I don't want to discuss. There we go. Now, Asgore will be in a dark world. Just canon. I know I was saying earlier I was kind of not really wanting more Undertale characters to be in dark worlds, but Asgore is Chris's dad. And if we're getting Toriel in one, we might as well get all the other dreamers. Ralph say, Asriel is. Wait, my death counter's still on here. Because Asriel is just gonna be in a Dark Fountain. He's Chris's brother. So, yeah. Caddy is in a Dark World. Yeah, always with Jockington. They're a pair. They're a duo. They are the characters I am most excited for. Toriel might be in 3, but I don't know. Well, I feel she has to be in 3 because she was like 3 inches away from falling into the fountain. Same time though, just being that's a good question. Okay, well, if Chris and Susie fell into a fountain, just by walking towards it, Toriel is like 2 feet away from where Chris made the fountain. So I feel like she has to be in there. Papyrus will be in a dark world. These are where I'm gonna start getting a little like I must say very likely. And same with Sans. Because I feel we'll have to get some sort of like Sans fight because it's so iconic. But I don't really know. Oh, Vessel is the knight. I don't think that the Vessel was gonna be the knight per se, but the Vessel is coming back. It has to. I really hope that like it'll be I can see the Vessel coming back. It has to. Because there's so much like build up to it. Though I know the whole point was like it's now discarded, and your choices don't matter. You're playing as this guy. But I can see it being like maybe like the avatar for like the player, as in like us, like in game. Like when we finally find out who that soul belonged to. This next one is just Rooks is important. Nothing, no specific. Just Rooks is important. I agree. Very likely, mainly because wait, no, not very likely. Just canon. He's been a mini boss in the past 2 chapters. That's not half. Okay, well well my idea of important is more of a like he'll get a good amount of screen time. That's what my idea of like importance is. Not like Noelle. Like if you think Noelle, yeah, she's a very important. Yeah. Intros to chapters are flashbacks. What does that mean? Like a chapter 0? Because like that wasn't the code for chapter 0, but the creative was like 9 and 10. Yeah, very likely. Memory heads refer to Deltarune. That's like one of the amalgamates, right? Evening, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, I never even considered that. Yeah, no. Epic, I never even considered that. Of like, chapter 3 being the, chapter 3 being like a flashback? Because it must be shorter. And like, you'd expect like the chapter of A Dark World all about the Dreamer House to be like filled with lore. Like something I was thinking about last night after the stream was like, you know how talking about I was thinking about it, like, you know how Azrael has all those trophies on his shelf. I was thinking that could be something similar possibly to the those like music box head guys. Like we see a bunch of like guys hanging out their trophies and I get awards. Like I can see that. And then like there's like this then like there's one that's just Chris's shelf that's like covered in cobwebs and like old. So something I was thinking about earlier. But I'm gonna go with not happening. Noel attacked Darkness at the start. That's referring to like the That's like referring to the like the stuff we see at the very beginning. You're all good, huh? Have a good day. Thanks for joining. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'll say indifferent. I don't think it really matters. Because, like, we already corrupt her anyway in Snowgrave. Noelle created Spampton. I don't think she... I don't think she created him. But was definitely one of the, like, biggest, like influences on his, like, success. Yeah, okay. I will say, indifferent. Noelle, this is when... Aw, that was sweet of you. Oh, my thing didn't play! Aw. Basically, I made, here, let me grab it. Streamelements.com. Here, I made this yesterday. Dashboard. Overlays. Oh. Nice! It worked!
Huh? Has subscribed. Welcome to the moons.
Yeah! Nice. I worked really hard on that. It took me like 3 hours to, not 3 hours. It took me like 2 hours to learn how to do it. Alright. Noelle killed Des. Vannegut. Epic, what is, isn't, alright, go ahead. Is that referring to one of the Spampton sweepstakes stuff? We passed 320 subs. Thank you very much, huh? I appreciate it. I don't really know. I don't think I've really heard about Bandit Games. One second. Bandit Games. Nope, that was a dumb. I should have said Deltarune. Deltarune. Let's find out what this is. Mike Big Show. Fan made Chapter 3 boss, but you can dance fight. Do you know like what exactly Bandit Games is? What the heck? Hey, Hom, while you're here, I have a question for you. What do you think of Chara being in Deltarune? I don't think it's happening. I'm not brain rot. You're all good. I'm gonna put that in I don't want to discuss because I don't know what that means. I apologize. Oh, not Oberon Smog! No! Alright, first Jaru theory. I'm pretty sure this is Jaru, right? Oh, no. Oh, Jaru, why are you... Why are you like this? Kill it. I don't want to discuss. No, better. Azrael theory. It's Azrael theory. It's Azrael tier. I'm not touching that with a pole. I think his research is very good though. Respect the grind. But no. Player will leave Chris / become Vessel. Yes. The Vessel will be relevant. The day that happens, I will be so happy. That was so cool. I love the concept. What do you guys think of that one? That's nice, friend. That's nice, huh? Alright. Next is, Rousey cares about the player, not Chris. I think this is very likely, because, like, he's, I would, that's one of the main reasons why I want the Vessel to be relevant. Crisscross fries. Crisscross. That's one of the reasons I want the Vessel to come back, is that way we'd have something to fight against Chris with. But I would love it if it'd be a forced loss. I don't know, like, if we'd be fighting them, or they would be fighting us, but I want it to be a forced loss either way. Or maybe a forced tie. That would be cool. Alright. Alright. Next is, Rousey has a plush. Wait, I wasn't discussing Rousey cares about player. Because Rousey has so many times like broken the fourth wall and tried to ensure the player joy in the game. Like hey, don't you wonder what Susie's up to? Like that, and giving tutorials and like that. I really like that theory. Rousey has a crush on the player. I'm gonna go fan fiction. That's basically the same thing, but with like a furry fantasy. People really just think of Undertale as a funny skeleton game. Yeah, true. A lot of people, definitely. But who could blame them? The first, like, after you get the ruins, you immediately get hit with skeleton puns and like peak skeleton brand humor. Rousey has a shadow crystal. Oh yeah, that was just canon. Rousey knows the prophecy. Rousey was told the prophecy by someone. He didn't create it. He was told it, and it had to be from Gaster. That's the only one that makes sense. That we currently can. That with all the information that we have, that's the only one that would make sense. Chess theory. Yeah, for Virus, I love the theory. Oh yeah. Know what? I'll put it in tub tier. Yeah. We don't need to explain chess theory. Everyone knows chess theory. Queen, king, rook's card, Noah's a pawn. Yeah. Chess battle advance. Rousey is evil. I'm gonna say, not happening. If he does anything negative, it's of good intention. be more mini games in Dark World in terms of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Oh, I would love that. Though I hope not Punch Out. That was the worst part of Chapter 2 for me. I hated that part. But the soul form was funny. And I like how the final boss wasn't this traditional like Undertale fight, Deltarune fight. But for Ralsei being evil, I don't think so. He would do anything with good intention. Ralsei is a girl. I remember that Treesicle video. Yikes. Ralsei is a twink at best. Exactly. Let him be a twink. There we go. Next to Oberon Smog, Ralsei is a girl. I would love that. I know Clover would never be canon. I know Yellow in general would never be canon, but like, I would love that. I would make a lot of people happy. I know that. Cause it's like, Yellow was basically universally loved, so it would just be pretty cool to see. Ralsei trans. Okay, I'm gonna put all of these. I'm gonna put all of those in. I don't want to discuss. Ralsei, Chris's true soul. No, fanfiction. Ralsei is the Red Horse headband. Canon. That's just yeah, top of canon. That I find that so cute. I find that so cute. He is not Azriel's ashes. He is not Azriel's ashes. He's the horns. Literally, Torio's like, I wonder where those went. And like objects become darkness. Yeah. Yeah. He is the horns. And I will die on this hill. He is the horns. Ralsei is working with Gaster. Yeah, that's very likely. Top very likely. This one's just called Ralsei theory. Daisy knows. Daisy knows. I'm not reacting. Ralsei theory. Rialja is just a cute boy. This is a reaction video. I'm not stealing your content, I promise. I'll give it a little sub. It would be nice. Ralsei is one of the most complex characters in this so far. We know little, yet it's very possible to know who the Light World equivalent is. I say yes, and hint, it's probably not the Onceler. Okay, what? What? Why is Dragastly in this video?
But hear me out. I think that Ralsei is the embodiment of hometown. It explains so.
Okay, the embodiment of hometown. I'ma say no. Though, that's pretty cool that someone with so little subs got on this tier list. That's super cool. Happy for him. Sans is a Darkener. No. Is there any actual evidence for this one? Besides just him being from Deltarune. Also, hello, Whittled. Hope you're having a good day. We're discussing theories right now. Yeah, all the Azrael theories are bad. I befriended you. Oh, I befriended your mother last night. That was very funny. It's a pasta. Put in the box. I'm gonna go fanfiction. Chris is Deltarune Chara. Well, like, no. It's just like, say there's like say you know someone, right, who they are just Torio's a kid that's also half a human and wears the same sweater. And they can't use the sweater argument because they make Asriel wear that same sweater as well. So I'm gonna say not happening. They just share some. They share some they share qualities. Secret bosses, 7 Lily Sins. I don't. Nah, I'm indifferent. That is true. That is true. But why is this not the image I need? Here it is. Okay, it's hard to see this image, but Frisk's eyes are also red. So that could mean anything. Man, this is crazy. This is the. Man, this is crazy. I never looked at this before. Okay, I'm looking at this. I'll look at this some other time. But yeah. So I don't think that the red eyes mean Chara specifically. Yeah, old trailer is good. Yeah, well, actually, let's watch that old trailer.
Hi, I'm Toby Fox, creator
It
of
talks!
Undertale. Undertale is a unique role-playing game with a sense of humor. If you haven't played it yet, I'd love it if you check out the demo below for Windows and Macintosh. Ruff! You'll be sure to have a ball!
It's a
Your
Peebus.
contributions will make the continued development of this project possible. Game development sure is tiring.
What is Undertale? I've never watched this before. A hallway racer? This is all the stuff he had done. Or is it something else? Yeah, he's like 15. Yeah, he had to be. Yeah, he had to be 15. Howdy. I'm Flowey, Flowey the Flower. Undertale is a role-playing game. You control a lost child to adventures in Monster World. Of course, you can't fight all the monsters you run into. But in this game, there's also an option to spare them. After all, you wouldn't want to hurt someone like me, wouldn't you? There's also humor, great characters, and original soundtrack. You might even break a few hearts along the way, Sugar. What? Sugar? Golly. After all the fun in the demo, I can't wait to see what get up to next. I'm gonna play that. How about a game of chess instead? Did Asgore take your soul? This is the first introduction of Asgore. Holy crap! And that was crazy! Oh, Flowey's laugh. I mean, that was good. Glad we watched that together. That was super cool. But I'm on mobile. Oh yeah, that sucks. Sorry about that. It is on console. Okay, next up is Spamton equal wrong. Oh, Undertale. Wrong number caller. Let's put this Undertale. Wrong number caller. This phone is speculated to be Gerson, Glide, Guy Fraught, Grillby, or WG Gaster. It's the wrong number song. In Undertale, the wrong number call instead is a mysterious event tied to a low fun value. The caller, after inquiring for someone whose name starts with G, mistakenly realizes they've called the wrong number and sings a short song about it. Okay, Spamton is the kind of a guy who would sing a little ditty, but I'm gonna say not happening. Would sing a little ditty? What is wrong with me? Susie comes from a human community. I can really see that happening. Very likely. Cause like I can wish she judges herself for being a monster and stuff like that. Like, way she like feels others are bound to treat her. What do you guys think of that one? Uh-oh. Are we back? Are we back? Are you back? Bye-bye, huh? Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for giving me a chance to show up that new emote I made. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I can definitely see that. Remember when MatPat was like, see, the reason why Susie keeps her hair long and wears all those bad clothes is that she can't afford it. Like, that's true, but it's the way he phrased it. Yeah, just canon. Susie is half human. I'm gonna say fanfiction. No. Of course we've heard about monsters adopting kids, but their biology is so just opposite. One you're made of blood, the other you're made of magic. So I'm gonna say no. Susie resists the player. That is just canon. That is just canon. Susie is the one thing in this game. One thing in this game that we cannot control. Toriel is homophobic. I'm gonna say don't want to discuss that one, and I feel that would really hurt. That would destroy her entire. Okay, we'll say one thing about it. When Bratty or Catty stole Azriel's first kiss, and then Toriel dragged him to church. I'll say that, and then and let people's imagination do the rest. Toriel kills Undyne in Chapter 3. No. Why would... Yeah. Why would that... Why? I don't think Toriel and Undyne have ever interacted once in Deltarune or Undertale. And if anything, she probably wouldn't really like... And if anything, I can see them not liking each other because they both have exact opposite views of Asgore. Toriel hates Asgore, while Undyne admires him for like his like, strength and like that. So I said not getting along, but not to the point of outright murder. No. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's what I thought. Undyne will be in chapter 3. Yeah. So like, Monster Kid. When we get the hometown segment. Napstablook will be in chapter 3. Not canon, but I really hope so. I love Napstablook. I really hope he's the one answering who comes to chapter 3 instead of Undyne, honestly. Because Napstablook needs more character development than Undyne. Chris is Deltarune's Frisk. That's right next to Deltarune Chara. No, Chris is their own character. Please let them be their own character. Weird Route with Toriel in chapter 3. Okay, that would be pretty cool seeing the Toriel character go bad, but nah, I want that to be more of a Noelle thing. And different. Undertale Sans is from Deltarune. I don't like this theory, but there's so much evidence for it. But I don't like it. For me, it's like it feels like like a Rick and Morty kind of paradox where Sans is like, "Hey Papyrus, so we gotta abandon everybody. We have to leave." New. It's because Azrael is in college. It's like I'm not a fan of it. Oh, was it my sister? My little sister texted me about Harvest Moon stuff. Rune Factory is what it is called. Okay. I would say I don't want to discuss because it's super close to being canon. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'll try to do a few more. Place to a film. Sans' brother isn't Papyrus in Undertale. Not half. No, they're brothers. Soul equals player. That's just canon. Rouse is the final boss. I would like that. That would be cool. Because similar how Flowey was the final boss of Pacifist and Neutral. I'm gonna go with different. I like it, but it could go either way. Chris is a vessel. That's just canon. True name / Terra. Free AZ. This isn't Pokemon. I don't know what Pendulum Phantasm is. Megalovania will be in Deltarune. Very likely. Oh, no, just canon. It's in every single Toby Fox work. Megalo Strikes Back will be in I don't know what's Megalo Strikes Back. Oh, is this fanfiction? Deltarune will have 10 chapters. Oh, I get you. I would say indifferent, but I can see it because there was the like extra 3 chapters in the code. Rudy will die. Yes, kill him. Make Noel suffer more. Guess is in the bunker. I can see that. Is either the bunker or the depths. Gaster's in the bunker. Just canon. Politics theory. What's the politics theory? Is it like the one that goes like monster-human relations? That like the roaring will destroy it? Don't. Okay. Deltarune will have one ending. Nah. The word root exists. Chris is dead. No. Chris is very much alive. Just kind of a zombie. Deltarune will have multiple endings. Just canon. I don't know what choice theory is, so I'm not gonna discuss it. Anagram. I don't. What are these? What's the anagram theory? Chris is the final boss. Oh. Yeah, just canon. Deltarune is an alternate yeah, just canon. Gaster fanboy theory. I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna skip it for now. Sky Server Blue connected. What are these? I haven't heard a lot of these, I guess. Chris has trauma related to deaths. Yeah, the bunker. Multiple nights theory. I've heard this one before. I'm gonna go indifferent, but I can see it though. I just kind of hope it's one night, cause I know there's like the roaring night, but Chris is one of the 6 humans. Huh. I'm gonna go. No. Deltarune is his own universe. Chris summoned the player. Very canon. My idea is that they and Caddy were all like yo, let's do a ritual summoning, and they did. Then Chris got possessed. Then Chris got possessed. That's my idea. Secret boss equals different soul mode. Was there a different boss? Did Jevil have his own type of thing? Jevil fight. Alright, yeah. I'll say no then if the Jevil didn't have it. Chris made the fountain for sympathetic reasons. Dork. To get, like, the police aware of Dark Worlds? Indifferent. Chris is evil. I'll say, evil by the sake of antagonistic towards the player. Chris is the knight. Either way. Vessel, secret boss. I want that. I want that. Gaster Knight. Oh, these are all the knights. No! Alvin Knight, no! Oberon Smog is back! I'm just gonna go with... I'm just gonna make a new row below. Just call it the Night Theories. Chara butterfly effect. What does that mean? Chara is visiting Chris. Fanfiction. Player equal angel. I like that. The banner saying Angel's Heaven. Nara, Chara, and Deltarune. Fanfiction. Chara is Azriel's college roommate. That's funny, but fanfiction. No, it's Azriel. Azriel theory. Frisk is Azriel's college roommate. Why? Oh, I get you. Yeah, fanfiction. Submarine Castletown. I don't know what that means. Grand Fountain made Rowsley special. That is the reason. Why do people not think that? Is it because it's boring? Papyrus is the Eggman. That's fanfiction. Undertale Underground is a dark world. Fanfiction. Monsters Blade in Deltarune. Susie scrapes her leg. Foreshadows. Foreshadow. I don't know what that means. Des equal character in the code. That's canon. Vessel equal Char. That's fanfiction. If I see Chara as something, I was gonna like, that's fanfiction. Chara not end this game. Azriel is the angel. No. Who's at college? Universal Mother Theory. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. I love that one. Characters foreshadow things we haven't seen yet. Yeah, I think so, but I need to see the shadows. Every man is a night. No. And why the Everyman? I watched the video too, but no. Time loop theory. That one's indifferent. That's interesting. Yeah. I remember something about that. Look, this is the same thing over and over. What's the Oblivion theory? Oh, I love T theory is fun. Gasser equals secret boss. No, he'll be a main boss. Why would your main antagonist be a secret? Seam is a secret boss. Sean is a secret boss. I'll say, no. That'd be cool, though. Second intro. No! Chara, leave! Gasser drove Jevil mad. That's just canon. Gasser drove Phantom mad. That's also just canon. Vessel drove Phantom mad. No. Vessel drove. Okay, no. Why? Gasser essential to the plot. That's just canon. Oh God. Okay, I'm just gonna don't want to discuss. Gasser made Deltarune. I love that. That's a fun theory. No, I was watching a video a couple hours ago, and it was saying basically about Goners and Deltarune and Undertale connected. Oh, that's interesting. I might watch that actually. If you couldn't tell, I'm a big fan of the Goners. Specifically, like a little, my OC Goner, my Goner OC. Because you love the monotone and yeah. Anyway, I watched a theory that it's saying because Azriel has the God of Hyperdeath form like on his computer, like a drawing of it on his computer. People saying, guys, Azriel, he made Undertale on his computer. And I'm like, okay, so he has written code about like his parents getting a divorce and the guy who runs the and he like ships Sans and his mom. He ships his mom with the guy who runs the grocery store. Weird. Dark World in Church. That's canon. Dark World in Flower Shop. That is canon as well. Dark World. Yeah. Okay. Well, no. That. Okay, come on, guys. Give us something more interesting. Noah's House, Dark World Hospital, the Device Theory. I need to watch that one again. I remember it was like 9 hours. Dark World Hospital, Dark World Noah's House. Freedom motif is Gaster theme. Andrew Cunningham. Oh, I know that guy. Dark World's waiting to be open. Oh boy, time for some cheese, and then opens it. Like, ah! The third, no third entity, no third entity, no third entity, no. It's the player and Chris, no one else. Get out of here, Chara. Will Theory, no, it's a traitor. I'm trying to blaze through these a little bit. Shadow crystals, shattered dreams of lightners. Well, that's interesting. Maybe it would be a Metaton, because for Stanton's letter. No, I like the idea that the letter was from friend. Yes, that's friend. Very likely. Naked Rousey theory. Is it must be like the crayon? Because like I saw that like people like call like how Darker's clothes work because like they have separate object. It's like oh yeah, so they need a item for their clothes, everything. It's like no man. I'm gonna say I don't want to discuss Naked Rousey, please. Gas leak theory. Oh, that's the one where where Chris just happens to plunge his knife into like a pipe and to like destroy like a gas leak. That one's funny. That was funny, but not happening. Asgore had a hand in Dessa's disappearance. I think that's just canon. That's the only like possible reason why why him and the mayor don't get along and why the mayor fired him. Rousey, no! Rousey is not Azrael's dust. Azrael is dead. That's possessing Chris. No, he's not. He's at college. Let him be at college. Let him be at college. Next to a gas pipe. Azrael / Rousey sings "Don't Forget." I can see Rousey singing "Don't Forget," but Azrael was at college. Dark Clock theory. He's gonna go next to Oberon Smog if he's with his brother. Mike is Chapter 3 antagonist. I'm pretty sure that's just that's canon, but very likely. Rousey. Okay, bye Epic. Have a good day. I'll put this Rousey is the Azrael theory just for you. Alright, next is the dark. Okay, I'm just gonna put these here too. The depth theory. That one's where like Noel's in the code, right? Like Death is in the code. I'm gonna go indifferent. Tenet chapter 3 antagonist. That's just canon. Fanfiction. Next is Gaster is the Eggman. Where'd it go? I dropped it. I lost it. Uh-oh. I lost Gaster's the Eggman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost it. Well, I lost the Gaster is the Eggman. I would have put that somewhere higher. Shadow Crystal shows someone's true nature. Indifferent. Next is Shadow Crystals equal Gaster fragments. Fanfiction. Chapter 3. Secret boss is flower themed. Flower Thames references Flowey. I'll say no. I want the dragon. I want the How to Draw Dragons book to be the secret boss. Chapter 3. Birdly is a fallen down in a weird route. I would say no, not happening. That's not. I think it'd be more impactful if he just stays dead and like we don't ever see him again. Choice between Rouse and Noel. I could see that indifferent. Ooh! Ooh, I love Angel's Hell. I love Angel's Hell. I love Angel's Hell. It goes up next to chest theory for me. That was just I love the he does what Jaru should. He does theatrics good. But he does theatrics good, but doesn't like waste my time. Connection theory. Spooky Dude. I don't know what that means, but Spooky Dude, I love Spooky Dude. Dark Worlds equal D&D. Now this is one I've been I think so I remember I'm pretty sure Game Theory made this one. Where he was like where Chris like I guess somehow convinces Susie to play D&D with them off screen, and he makes a whole narrative around like the Dark World. Then why does Susie think it's real? Tell me that. Why does Susie think it's real? And also, why does how does Chris, the person that barely talks, able to convince Susie of such high immersion with just a bunch of random garbage they found in a storeroom they used to play when I was a kid? I'll say definitely no. Dark Worlds are not D&D. I love D&D, but it ain't Dark World. Dark Worlds parallel Undertale areas. No. Rook's card equals Gaster. Fanfiction. Not happening. Darkness are objects brought to life. That's just canon. Deltarune, Asriel, made Undertale SPC. No, why would he write about a potential affair between his mom and Sans? That's weird. Wait, no, it's Asriel. Let's go with the Asriel tier. Deltarune is a prequel to Undertale. Nope, that's fanfiction. Let it be its own game. Next is Deltarune is an AU of Undertale. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Let it be its own thing, please. Deltarune is Gaster's Undertale fanfiction. Misty Sparkles. He writes fanfiction about the king and his wife having like a divorce, about their kid dying. poisoning themselves, poisoning the king. Yeah, no, what? It's very funny though. Uh, but like, oh wait, no, the other way around. He wouldn't be right about the kids poisoning themselves. He'd be writing about this sad girl who's like Fred only hang out with her to hang out for her piano. Deltarune is a genocide sequel. No, because everyone's alive still. Literally, the first thing you see is Torio, and her whole she wouldn't be here if it's genocide. So that's fan fiction. Deltarune Papyrus is an asocial asocial incel. I don't want that. I don't want that. Gaster versus Chara. Fanfiction. I read that as something else. IC Theory. That was fun, but not happening. IC won't be relevant. Watch it be relevant. Gaster Split. Universe in Undertale and Deltarune. I'll say fanfiction for now. It's all Gaster theories. It's all fanfiction. Rousey's Chris's ideal self. I like that idea. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Alright. Thank you guys for watching the stream. See you guys later.